Welcome to my channel, and today I'm back with another Dragon Ball Legends video. And if this is your first time, which most probably is because nobody watches my Dragon Ball Legends videos, as my previous video is only at 60 views. And if, as I was saying, if it is your first time and you end up enjoying the video, then please share it with your friends that are interested in watching Dragon Ball Legends video, because I need to gain some Dragon Ball Legends audience also, since I mostly build up my channel on NXP videos, but I am going to start doing more Dragon Ball Legends videos. So with that said, let's just move on to the video. So today I will be showing you a female warrior team, as you can see, appropriately named Team Vaman. So first of all, you can see my team. It's Videl, Pan, and Caulifla, Kale, Android 18 and Android 18. So first of all, let me show you how much ability bonus this team gives with all the equips. So it gives you about 1561 ability bonus, and let's just talk about what abilities they have. So first of all, in short, I'll not explain that much. In short, this team is mostly about strike damage and strike defense. It doesn't have like anything good about blast damage, or no ability is like mostly affecting blast defense as well. Only one ability is there that helps in blast defense, and that is Kale, and I cannot seem to find her. So yeah, here it is, 24% to attack female. I closed it. So base blast defense, as you can see, it's not about base, I mean blast defense or blast attack. It's mostly about strikes. And Videl, like, she is a crazy like strike attacker. Her, like, most of my characters are melee type, so she is a melee type. And I guess Pan is a support type, and Caulifla is also a melee type, and she is a defense type, so her blasts and strikes are kind of similar. And the thing is, the mostly you get strike boost, so her strikes are going to be better than blasts. And then I have Android 18. She's also melee type, and this Android 18, the green one, you're not gonna use, so that's why I've not soul boosted her. Other 5 are like 498% soul boosted. So that's it, I guess. This team is like mostly about strike attacks. So you're mostly gonna use Kale, Videl, and Caulifla. Pan, we'll see once she gets like buffed, because she is one of the balancing characters that going to get buffed in this balancing changes. And I hope that Android 18 ends up being the one, because she is still usable. You can still like use her, but I'd say mostly stick to Kale, Videl, and Caulifla. As if you think about a yellow character, Videl is way better than Android 18, so it makes sense to choose Videl. But that's enough. Let's just move on to our first match. So I'm here for my first attack, and we have Blue Cooler, Green Cooler, and Broly. So these guys are really strong, and as I told you that you need to choose mostly Videl, Caulifla, and Kale, because like in my team, these were the 3 that are strong. So as you can see, that strike damage is insane on Caulifla. She does a lot of strike damage. As you can see, blast damage is not the strongest suit of this team. And on defense, they are good against strikes, but against blast, if there's a character that has like a lot of blast attack, then this team might be in a bit of trouble. But strike attacks are like really strong on this team. And I guess I use my ultimate, so it is kind of lagging, since I've told you that I need to play on mobile data. I cannot find matches on Wi-Fi. So, and Videl is like one of the best strike units. So here, as you can see, I cover change, so his two of his cards get destroyed because of Kale's ability, so his combo had to stop. And I think I made a mistake by bringing Kale. I just brought her to just end his combo, but he still ended up like doing a lot of damage to my Kale, as you can see, with his ability. And again, to tell you, this is a voiceover. It's really difficult to also commentate while playing it live, so that's why I do voiceovers. These matches were played yesterday, and my Kale was, just survived. So as you can see, Caulifla does a lot of damage against Saiyans. She does like one of her unique abilities, 40% strike damage against Saiyans. So as you can see, Broly is kind of getting melted. And I use my Rising Dress. I guess he switches to Cooler. Yes, he did. So I chose the green card because I guess I used it recently, or I don't know, but I ended up winning. I ended up winning the Rising Dress. So his green Cooler is dead, which I do not think so he needed it that much, because I did not have any blue character. And Broly, I guess, ends up killing my Kale at the end, but I don't remember that much. So I missed the timing here, as you can see, I was a bit late, and he also used the rising rush, so I guess I choose ultimate. So I think so my Videl ends up dying here because I chose the wrong one, as you can see. So my Videl ends up dying with, that was my full HP Videl, and Videl's like main ability heals her, so you need to like save that ability, because I used it fairly early in the match because I'm still learning with this team. So I guess I win this one. Yes, yeah, I win this one, and as you can see, she does a ton of damage against Saiyans, especially with that strikes. So Broly is just getting melted. As you can see, he brings Cooler, and there was no way that Cooler was gonna survive. And I guess I switched to Kale because I didn't had like I could not like avoid his attack since my Vanishing Gauge was was finished. So, and he made a mistake by just using the tap blast, and I ended up winning this match with my Caulifla half HP left. So if I was a good player, a really good player, then I would have like completely destroyed this team. But since I am just a okay PvP player, so I'm here for my second attack, and this time I don't know which kind of team it is. It is a really weird team since he has like Blue Trunks and Pycon and Broly. So Kale, as I told you, she's a defensive unit, so like attacks are not her strongest suit, so she will not do that much damage. And the stand-up count, it doesn't matter that much. It's not that much important, but yeah, it still matters because he will like take a longer time to switch his characters. And I did not get hit by their ultimate, and Videl does damage against Gohan. So if you are facing a Gohan, she will do bonus damage, but that's like a rare chance of occurring, because Gohan is not that common in now matters, in today's meta. So let's see what. So I used the tap attack, but I was late in using my strike attack. So Pycon ends up doing a bit of damage. So not that much since he used both of his strikes, and like strikes do not do that much damage against my team. And I switched to Caulifla to do some blast damage, and I guess I used my Rising Rush. So I think so I should end up taking his Trunks out. And I chose my ultimate because I used it just recently, so I thought he would not guess it, and he ends up not guessing it. So I win this one, and his Trunks is dead. And now he has Broly, and as I told you that she does a lot of damage. Again, I was a bit late on my timing, and now he ended up rising rushing me, and my Caulifla will I guess end up dying. So I chose the green one, and this time I thought that I might win this one as he used his ultimate, but he ended up choosing the blast, so my Caulifla ended up dying. And if you get like lucky if you like survive rising rushes, like they can literally destroy Saiyans, this female warrior team, and Saiyans are like most common in this game. So, and he switches to Pycon, which I don't think so was a good move since my Kale is red, and I still like ended up missing my strike attack, but as you can see, he cannot do that much damage since the elemental advantage. So I think so he doesn't have so he ends up switching to Broly, and my Videl is strong against Broly, and she will, as you can see, she will just melt through Broly really easily because of her strike attacks. Broly ends up surviving though, and now I guess he will use, yeah, and I still can like dodge his attack. I tried to use tap attack, but he didn't fall for it. So I don't know why I use blast attack, because as I told you, it is not that strong, and her main ability is not that good. Kale's main ability, I don't know what even happens with her main ability. I guess she only brings up strike card as she didn't get any boost, but I think she Pycon got a debuff of defense. So, and now Kale is doing a lot of damage, elemental advantage. So, and I guess now I'll use my ultimate. So Broly should die, but I was late. I should have like dashed forward first, but I do not need to worry because I am pretty sure he's not going to be able to use his Rising Rush this early, but who knows. So he uses his ability, and I don't know if my Videl dies or not. Let me see. So my Videl is only at 9k HP, and I mistimed it, so my Videl ended up dying. And we have like Pycon at this moment, so I was able to dodge it and I used my blast attack. So now I don't even remember if I win or not. So I used my rising rush and he uses blast, so I ended up I used the blast. I don't know if I still like win it or not, so let's see. I hope he did not choose the blast one. Okay, he did ended up choosing the blast one and he only has like 1 HP left. If he uses the rising rush here, he might end up winning, and I guess this was a really big mistake on his part as he used his ultimate. And now rising rush, he should have just used rising rush. Maybe his ultimate was the one that would give him rising rush, so that's why I guess he used his ultimate first. But in the end I was lucky and I ended up winning this match. And as I told you, I could like destroy teams pretty easily, but I'm just not that good of a PvP player. So this team can destroy Saints pretty easily, but I'm not that good of a PvP player. As you can see, my battle rank is only 43. So that's it. I hope you enjoyed the video. Stay tuned for more and I'll meet you in the next one.